Yeah, I just take this time to say this goes to the girls that wouldn't give me the time of day. Now they tryna see the star when he at his highest, but I'm different. Midnight is when I shine my brightest, so the difference is if you tryna see me, then you better get your time right. We observe differently, ain't got the same eyesight. Only thing she see is that my green gon' shine bright. She just want the limelight, yeah, the type that I get every time I rhyme right. You gon' regret it looking back, like hindsight. You changed clothes so much you forgot who you are, right? You gon' feel bad every time I'm here, and hang your head in shame every time I'm near.
Alright guys, this flourish is called Never Nude because it is inspired by Tobias Levin, and Tobias is also my favorite character on Arrested Development. Okay, let's take a look at what it looks like, guys. Ooh, has a nice little spin at the beginning, starts it off nice, then a little triangle, then a second triangle, then two-handed action, then a spin around and a close. Guys, this flourish seems so great. Let's learn it. Okay, so once again, all you need is a gold nugget deck. Okay, you can buy these for pretty cheap at any Walgreens for about $2.95. Really great deck. Okay, so all you have to do is grip the deck, just as all these flourishes in mechanics grip in the left hand. The right hand is going to come on top and grip the deck in kind of a biddle grip. It's a little bit different. Biddle grip is typically like this. What you're going to be doing is only gripping the front edge of the deck with the ring and the pinky finger. Okay, like this. Okay, and once again, a little bit less than half the pack. Okay, so about 20 to 23 cards. Okay, so you pick up about half the deck in your hand. Your first finger and your middle finger of the right hand are completely free to do anything you want, so they can move around. Okay, so what's going to happen is from the back, the first finger is actually going to reach all the way over, and I'm pulling my finger because you literally might have to pull your finger in order to do this flourish. It's kind of awkward for a lot of people to reach their fingers this far apart. That just takes a lot of practice to get your finger to do that, to go from this front position all the way back to the edge here. Okay, so what you're going to do is once you have this position, again, the first finger just reaches over and connects with the corner of these packets. Okay, so from here you're going to lift the hand up, directly up from the packets, and the whole hand is going to turn like this. Okay, it's going to rotate a little more than 180 degrees. Okay, so from here to about there. Okay, so when you're doing this, you're going to be doing this flourish in tandem with it. Okay, which creates this really cool kind of motion with the cards. Okay, it looks like the cards are just kind of tumbling over in your hands. Okay, so the actual action that's happening in this flourish is a lot less spinny or twirly as it may look. It's just the action of turning your hand in tandem with the flourish makes it look a lot like it's spinning a lot more. Okay, so basically what's happening here is when the first finger, the index finger, comes up, it's going to break off half of the packet. Okay, it's going to break off half the packet and push this bottom packet away from you. Okay, now again, the middle finger is just waiting here. It's not contacting the cards yet, but your first finger is going to continue rotating this card, or this packet, I suppose. So this packet is held between the index and the ring. Okay, now the other packet, the packet that has the 8 of hearts here, I guess the top packet you could call it, is being held almost exclusively now by just the pinky finger and the thumb. Okay, so this packet, the 9 of clubs packet, is moving almost completely independently without having to contact or get in the way of the pinky and the thumb. Okay, so my first finger and ring finger are almost completely independently moving this packet around. Okay, it's going to be kind of hard. You can tell my hands are shaking a little bit because the grip is extremely, extremely difficult. But all you have to do from this position is keep pushing your index finger down, okay, or I guess extending it forward towards the camera, or towards you guys, or towards your mirror. Okay, so it's moving forward. This middle finger now takes the weight of the card, and it actually moves away from our ring finger. Okay, so we're gripping very tightly between these two fingers until it rotates and hits this middle finger, and the middle finger doesn't even grip it, it just kind of facilitates the weight of the packet. Okay, so you're almost just holding this, and since it's resting against your 8 of hearts packet, you can move this around. Okay, so once again, from here, rotating this, okay, it just comes around, and you slowly kind of bring it up until the side of the packet that was previously being held by the ring finger gets up to your thumb. Okay, gets up to here. Now in this position, your ring finger, or I'm sorry, your middle finger is already in between these two packets. Okay, so you can actually grip this card here and pull it down, so you create kind of like a triangle. Now this idea is actually not extremely original or extremely inventive. In fact, a lot of flourishers do a similar move just from mechanics grip, of pulling the deck up. Let's see if I can't do it nearly as well with my left hand. Doing something like that. I really am not great at doing it with my left hand. But come on, let's see, can we do it? Let's try half the deck. Less cards is always a little bit easier. Yeah, something like this. Okay, I've seen a lot of flourishers do this before. When I actually came up with this move, I hadn't seen anyone do this in the way of doing it just straight from mechanics grip. I actually did it or came up with the move originally from this perspective, and I had never seen something that looked like this, that looked like that many spins. Kevin Ho's satellite has that really cool spinning quality, and I showed this to Kevin, and he hadn't seen anyone doing it before. So after a lot of extensive looking, it seems that a lot of people have actually come up with a similar idea, but straight from mechanics grip. But I think it's a little bit cooler if you start out from this position, because it just gives it a lot more spin to the packet. But credit goes to Tobias, because that is where I've seen this move used the most extensively, and Tobias is a friend of mine, and also a nevernude, which is how this flourish has been named. Okay, so to go a little bit in more detail, we've gone to here, right? We're pulling that one card down. It's a little troublesome to get it past your thumb, but again, it's just a lot of practice and just pulling that card down. Now, a mistake that I've seen a lot of people make, or that my friends have experienced when learning this, is when you pull this card down to stop immediately when it can be gripped. Okay, it can be gripped right here. That's the first position the card can be gripped in. But this doesn't look that cool, right? So you have to kind of let it slide all the way down so that we actually have some kind of triangle forming. Okay, so it comes around to here, it gets to here, and you let it pass just a little bit so it looks vaguely like some kind of triangle. Okay, so once again from here, push this up, pull this down, and we're in this position. Okay, so your middle and ring finger are kind of open to do whatever you want. Everything is really being gripped between 3 fingers, the index, the thumb, and the pinky. Okay, now from here, your left hand pretty much hasn't done anything yet, so you're going to come up to the packet that is being gripped by the right hand thumb, and you're going to break it off of the thumb. You can let go of the thumb on the right hand as the left hand thumb takes over. Okay, so you're going to pull this actually off of the thumb. Okay, so it's now being held by the right hand pinky and the left hand thumb. Okay, now from here, I can actually pull this just enough, okay, just enough so that it passes the Queen of Hearts packet and can actually go in front of it. Okay, so before, you can see it's behind both of these packets. So the thumb extends it around, kind of opens up the entire packet just so that it can get in front of that Queen of Hearts packet. Okay, so it moves to here. And now you're going to transfer between the left hand thumb and the left hand first finger as you rotate this even further around, and you get this kind of nice extension moment where the 3 packets are held just for a brief moment in kind of a nice line. Okay, now after this position, you're going to complete the circle, and you've got another little triangle. Okay, so once again from the beginning, I'll show you here. Card gets rotated around, card gets pulled down past that thumb a little bit further than your first immediate grip. Now from here, the left hand takes over this packet, extends it just so it can go in front of the 7 of diamonds packet, transferring to the first finger, rotating this all around so you have this nice little display moment. Oh hey, it's the 6, 7, and 8 of diamonds. That's cool and unplanned. Comes all the way around, and now you grip it here, okay? So you're re-gripping with the right hand thumb so that the 6 of diamonds packet actually goes behind the packet held between the first finger and the thumb, okay? So it doesn't actually go in front of this packet. So hopefully if I do this from the beginning, you can get a little bit better of an idea of what I mean. So it doesn't go in front of the packet, it actually goes behind the packet. So from the top, never nude so far, here's what we've learned. Okay, the card gets rotated around, or the packet rather. The one card gets slid down to create your first triangle. Your left thumb comes over, grips the card, extends it past the 7 of clubs packet, rotates to or transfers over to our first finger as it creates the second triangle, coming all the way around. And that's it. That's all we've learned so far. So as the final packet comes around and contacts the right thumb once again, we've created the second triangle. Right as the card, oh, there those cards go. That's where they're supposed to be. Once you come back and it hits the left-hand thumb, or the right-hand thumb rather, connects here, you're immediately going to use your first the index finger of the left hand to rotate the packet gripped between our right first finger and our right thumb. This packet is going to be rotated around our 2 index fingers onto this packet, okay, just like so. So what we did was literally right after we created the second triangle, okay, immediately as we land here, we're going right into stripping that next packet out to complete the rest of the flourish, okay. So once again, comes around to here. Once we connect to here, first finger immediately continues this fluid action by stripping this packet out onto this packet to then do a one-hand revolution. Okay? So once again, so once we create the second triangle, we're immediately gripping this packet off and we're holding it a little bit up so that we can now do a one-hand revolution with the left hand. Okay? The right hand is going to basically push this king of spades, or whichever single card is left hanging here. We're just going to push it up a little bit with our ring finger and middle finger and push it up so that the part of the card, the edge that is hitting currently the pinky, is going to be lifted up and gripped by the thumb. Okay, so it stays in the same position as with the index finger. The index finger stays on this edge of the card. The only thing that's changing is the other edge of the card. The other edge gets gripped first by the pinky and moves up to the thumb. Okay, so this is happening while you're doing a one-hand revolution. Okay, now the ring finger of the right hand scoots in behind this packet, the full packet here. Okay, the ring finger grips this side of the card, and now you can actually grip both of these packets. One is a single card and one is a packet. You can grip them completely freely. So once again, you are here. Okay. This packet is going to extend as you rotate your hand. Okay, so I rotate my hand down. As I extend, I'm going to rotate my hand almost in this motion. Okay, so it comes around, has a very flare motion. Okay, so you're here and you come around. Okay, this packet is going to be placed right in between the 2 packets as they close on the one-hand revolution. Okay, so from the beginning, we're here. This gets rotated up to the thumb as you do your one-hand revolution. You do your flare as you drop this card down, close the packet, and now you're going to continue rotating this card, okay, face up to here. You're going to change your grip just a bit, almost as if you were doing a Stuart Gordon turnover double, but you're going to take the card, keep rotating it around, and you're going to place it right on your ring finger of the left hand. Okay, so as it comes around, you're going to almost do a Stuart Gordon turnover. As it contacts the ring finger, it just kind of helps facilitate this rotating motion. Okay, so it's rotating around that ring finger. and flips on top. Okay, so once again, you're simply rotating everything around, and it's mostly flair to just make it look cool as you place that last card on top of the deck. Okay, so once again, from that position we were at, from here, we rotate this up to the thumb with the right hand. As our left hand does a one-hand revolution, we do the flair, we leave this packet here, this card gets spun around
this goes to the
and on.
Girls that wouldn't give me the time of day. Now they tryna see the star when he at his highest, but I'm different. Midnight is when I shine my brightest, so the difference is if you tryna see me, then you better get your time right. We observe differently, ain't got the same eyesight. Only thing she see is that my green gon' shine bright. She just want the limelight, yeah, the type that I get every time I rhyme right. You gon' regret it looking back, like hindsight. You changed clothes so much you forgot who you are, right? You gon' feel bad every time I'm here, and hang your head in shame every time I'm near. Yeah, you gon' wanna clench your fists, I swear, cause he ain't seeing nothing like this. I swear we could've made it. No ifs, no maybes. You was acting shady. They saying that I'm crazy. Shit, they saying that I'm crazy. Yeah, they tell me that I'm crazy. Yeah, they saying that I'm crazy. Yeah, they saying that I'm crazy. Cause I'm trying to get my money right. I guess I must be crazy, cause I be on the grind and I guess I must be crazy. Cause I'm high and it's my first flight. Guess I must be crazy. I couldn't tell you what my life like. Guess I must be. I was never a millionaire, but niggas never cared what, so I never shared when they was down on their luck. Cause I ain't get no handouts, I ain't run my damn mouth. This is where we move from, fitting in and standing out. Cause my team eyes, so you don't want no problems. And even if you do, then I guess we gotta solve them. No, I never gave a fuck. No, you can't depend on luck. And know that when you feeling down, there's nowhere to go but up. Shucks, I'm losing my mind, can't you tell? And I'm done messing with y'all. If I could tell that you ain't real, nothing to do but write them rhymes. Came with thousands like it's wholesale. They wasn't helping, I lost about 1,000 in them hotels. So hell, stack about a meal before I give.
So we'll try this one last time with all the steps put together. I'm going to grip about half the deck. Okay, first finger comes down to this corner, breaks off about half the packet. Okay, rotates it down, extends past the deck. As the grip gets transferred up to your middle finger places this up so that the edge connects with the thumb. Okay, the middle finger immediately pulls the first card of that packet down, extends it so it creates kind of a triangle here. The left thumb grips this packet, takes it so that it just passes that 8 of hearts, flips completely to the index finger as you extend everything. Okay, and you kind of get this nice little moment of extension as everything comes together. It goes completely around so that it comes back full circle and creates another triangle, the second triangle, as the first finger of the left hand rotates this packet around. Okay, and now from here, both hands do two different actions. One hand does the one-hand revolution, as the other hand pulls this card up and does the flare, and the last card gets placed on top. One more time. And there you go. And that is Never Nude.
That I'm crazy. Shit, they're saying that I'm crazy. Yeah, they tell me that I'm crazy. Yeah, they saying that I'm crazy. Yeah, they saying that I'm crazy. Cause I'm trying to get my money right. I guess I must be crazy, cause I be on the grind and I guess I must be crazy. Cause I'm high and it's my first flight. Guess I must be crazy. I couldn't tell you what my life like.